What's good with YouTube? It's your boy Maja HK, voiceover HK. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say that this is a whole lot of dark humor. So, if you're too sensitive, no offense when I say that, y'all gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? We might get canceled this video. I'm sorry, but it's a whole lot of dark humor. I just want to apologize in advance to everybody that was inside this video. But yeah, y'all get ready to enjoy this video. Apologies and condolences to everyone's family inside this video. It's a whole lot of dark humor, so I'm telling you guys right now. Y'all be prepared for that. But other than that, it's been your boy Maja HK, voiceover HK. Let's get straight to the video. We on Jubilee today. Listening to strangers' deepest secrets about death.
Seeking Secrets is a social experiment where strangers share honest and complex truths. We ask that you treat the participants with respect. Thank you for listening to their stories.
Right off the bat, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh. Was you trying to stop at the phone numbers?
Yeah.
You trying to call?
No, I'm just letting y'all know right here.
Okay, serious moment.
Yeah, no. If you get in domestic violence at home, call that number.
1-800.
Serious thing.
Yep.
Suicide prevention hotline, call that. I wonder how that work.
Like if you call them?
Do they actually talk to you or something?
I want to call them so bad.
Because I feel like Trey Rags ruined all these numbers for me. Like I feel like I'm gonna call them and they just gonna start laughing.
Like
what is the Trevor Project?
Oh no,
Veterans crisis text line.
Options for deaf and hard hearing. If you deaf and you can't hear, how do you?
My grandpa died 2 years ago, and I laughed.
Bro,
why are you already?
Wait, so,
bro.
Bro, wait. She laughed, the dog.
Bro,
why did she say that so early? The video just started. Okay, you can start it, man. You can start it. My bad. We not gonna be paused.
Bro. Nigga, damn. Jesus Christ. Just because her grandpa used to abuse her on that. That's literally not like.
No, it's not funny because you can't start it up. You remember that video when the one dude was talking about he got molested? And the two guys laughed at. I'll just play the clip. Come on.
You died months later. She died.
I definitely agree. We didn't know it's changes, so I've also experienced loss. So listen.
When it comes to death, for me at least, I've always been very fearful of it ever since I was younger. And not so much of death, but the afterlife, because there's so many different religions and beliefs, and it was very scary to me to not know, which was for sure. When I was 16, my dad was murdered, and I just didn't feel, and to this day I hardly feel like a spiritual connection to him after he passed. So that kind of freaks me out too, because maybe there is reincarnation, and that's why I don't feel their spirit or their presence. I don't feel that much pain after a week of losing someone.
Well, she talked about kind of losing her dad, which really, I guess, struck a chord with me just because I lost my dad. She said at 16 and I lost my dad at 15. When she said that
he covering his face.
Didn't feel a lot.
Dang.
Typically when I think
Should
of
we just
someone
like make ourselves shorter?
I think of somebody
Yeah, you could do that.
going through
Alright,
all the emotions.
My bad, y'all. Dang, she's like fine. Is that small? That's too small. My bad. Yes, that's cool.
Sometimes I'm stuck in denial, but it's only because I haven't let myself think about it. So when my
Okay,
grandma
we
passed,
should
it was
move
like,
ourselves
okay,
up over
focus on
here.
getting into college. Grandpa passed,
Or at least
still
go
like,
down.
you're in college, you have to keep
I'm
going,
messing
you
up.
can't fall behind. And then with my mom, the same thing. And if I take that moment to sit and really think and let my emotions come out, I'm scared that I'll be stuck there.
Bro.
So all the way to the right. All the way to the right. Duh. Hey y'all, we ain't got that YouTube Premium or whatever it's called.
Hi,
see that.
I just wanted to talk really quick
I'm gonna
about
cut
my
that.
grandma. She just passed away, and it is a tremendous loss.
She didn't
When
even
all
know
of
what
us
she was
were
coming
going
here
through
for.
her items and deciding who would get what, and seeing family members fight over different things, it just felt really, really like gross and icky. And we just felt like
I look at her attire.
almost.
She didn't come here to.
That one actually hit really close to home right now. My grandmother's still alive. She's at that age where she's like really old already. We're actually thinking about what would happen to her things. And it sucks that a lot of it's probably gonna get thrown away.
My grandfather passed away pretty suddenly, and him and I were like best friends. When he passed away, my grandma got rid of everything. I couldn't get anything from him. I have one article of clothing of his and like a little oxygen tool that he used for his, oxygen mask. Like I have that, but that's it. Seeing family and friends fight over material things when someone had just passed away, like that shouldn't matter.
I wouldn't want to give away her things. Cause I think about it too, because she has so much stuff. And, I'm actually really not ready to lose her. I'm sorry, I love my grandma.
When I was 19, my mom was a heavy drinker and kept taking a lot of pills that were legal, that were given to her for back pain and various reasons. The sad part is she was a functioning mom and alcoholic and, drug addict. Then one day she just spiraled and moved out. I was so mad at her that I wanted her to die, and I figured if she was gone, life would be easier and there would be less stress. And 2 months later, she died. And the worst part about it is I wanted her gone so badly, and then when she was finally gone, it wasn't what I wanted at all.
Well, so my mom actually had an alcohol problem too. Just initially hearing that, I was immediately like triggered by it. I was like, oh. And then just hearing what she had to say, I related to a lot of it, not necessarily with the hopes that my mom would go away. More so, I would say the opposite. I lost my grandparents, and I feel like that kind of like made her spiral a little bit, so she was drinking a lot. That's what ultimately, killed her. Yeah, hearing that definitely, very similar stories, I would say.
In 2020, my mother passed away, and ever since then, it's only really been my dad and I. He has a lot of like anger issues, and he gets cranky a lot. He gets mad if we don't do one thing for him. There are also other things he's done before my mom passed away.
This is like a sad first video.
A lot of pent-up anger I also have towards him.
It is not. It's like.
Wishing death upon
Wait,
a
pause
person
it real
is very
quick.
strong.
It's like I wanna like. This is really a video you really gotta pay attention to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like an ad finna come inside 5 seconds. Look at the bottom right.
Yeah,
But like you really gotta pay attention to these type of videos. So it's not really like much. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Listen, put it like that. I'm not good at explaining at all.
yeah.
There have been times where I have really felt that way towards my father.
Guys, think you can't eat.
Why is it the same one?
My grandpa died 2 years ago, and I laughed because
What's the same one from the intro?
Dog.
This is not a
Because you
good.
don't.
This is
Dog, no.
Go to the next
back. Go back. We have to finish this video. This is our first video. We're gonna finish it.
Bro.
Don't let me mess it up.
This is not
I
that.
don't speak to him anymore.
I'm sorry, bruh.
So that's up to their family if they abuse you.
Doing.
My legs
I don't know if I would laugh
hurt.
when he passes. It's
I
sad.
got my massage gun.
I don't even know if I'd be sad, which is really sucks because he is my dad. I really miss the relationship we used to have.
I don't really know what to say. I
I bet she just has this like huge like weight lifted off her shoulders.
Yeah.
That she doesn't have to face this person anymore. I'm guessing because that was Grandpa, she saw him a lot. I'm angry that she was abused and she was hurt. I'm not saying they deserve to die.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not gonna laugh at that. It's just the fact that she laughed when the nigga died.
This November, I found out I was pregnant, and at 12 weeks, we found out that we were having twins. And at that same appointment, we found out that our little girl was dead.
Damn, double homicide. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
Are we gonna get canceled?
But I'm not putting that.
Are we getting canceled? I'm putting that inside the video.
Please don't. Please don't, because that's not the type of person I am.
Obviously.
Bro, no. It was only one purpose. I just seen the TikTok.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you just had an abortion? Twins?
Twins.
Yeah, double homicide.
Dog. I'm playing that inside the video.
Wanted a girl, and I couldn't keep her alive. I have been pregnant
If you pick me one more time.
with 6 children, and I have only brought 2 into this world. I miss her every day.
Wait,
she said she had 6 children. She only brought 2 in the world. Wait, so the 4 died?
Yeah, she's shooting 2 for 6 from the field right now.
But boy, I'm putting that inside the video. This is not the type of. Why did you pick this video?
Bro.
You had out of all the videos you could have picked.
Out
of all the videos you could have picked.
I did it, bro.
You picked this serious video.
Cause I wanted to be serious.
I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted to be serious.
I ain't gonna lie. Look.
I'm not even that type of.
You obviously are.
Bro.
Okay, look. Y'all can understand why I laughed, right? She said her grandpa died and she laughed. Dog, who says that at the start of a video? But you?
No,
you're Trey Wags Jr. I'm not gonna lie. What we doing right now? Just think about it. Is it really worse than what Trey Wags doing on the internet?
No, think about it. It's like, you know, what if one of these people look at the video?
Hey man, this is just for entertainment. I'm just a comedian.
It's cool. This spot is gonna be
over a double homicide joke.
It's gonna be heavily edited.
She gonna keep my baby's name out your fucking.
It's gonna be like, damn.
Keep my little girl's name out your fucking mouth.
I can't even say that.
Alright, go ahead.
I went to the hospital and told me that they gave you a heartbeat. And so she was a stillborn, so I still had to give birth and go through the whole process. And I very much relate to that, you know, still feeling that pain that was in 2018, you know, and when 2022.
Bro,
now.
what?
So
that is so fucked up. It's because, like, the baby had passed and she still had to go through all the process to...
Oh, that's what it means?
No, what happened to her? The baby had passed, like, right before it was due. But she still had to have the whole process of giving the birth and all that stuff.
Losses and all that guilt that weighs on her. And so I would tell that mom, please don't punish yourself for something that is out of your control, because I know you would keep that child healthy as long as possible and forever if you could.
This video make my stomach
coming back. And it's the same one over and over again.
I want to say 9. My great uncle passed away. Most people aren't super close with their great uncles, I guess. But I was. The last time we saw him, we had gotten in an argument. I was really young at the time, and I was throwing stuff, and he got really mad at me. I just said, I hate you, and I've always regretted it. I hate myself for saying that. I miss him dearly, and yeah, I love you on my Jack.
When you're little,
that's like such a big
you don't
fear I
realize
got.
the weight that your words hold.
Ending it off like that argument is crazy.
Like, expect that to happen after she said that she hated him. I just really wish she didn't hate herself, because She didn't know.
When my sister passed, I mean, it was so unexpected. She was perfectly healthy, and I didn't think the day that I last talked to her would be the last day I talked to her. Feeling like you didn't get closure from the last, interaction you had with them, it's really devastating.
My mom and I are more like best friends than we are like mother and daughter because we're so close. There have been times where I'll like scream at her and tell her I hate her and I don't want to talk to her anymore. And I've only seen my mom cry like 3 times in my life, and I saw her cry after an argument we had. It was like one of the 3 times, and that's when I knew that I shouldn't have said that. It really hurt her feelings.
I am a very religious person. I had a great grandfather who I never truly knew if he believed in the Lord or not. And there was this one time where I had a chance to speak to him about it. And I remember sitting there and just having this pounding my chest, like saying, say something about it. And I never did. And then a week later he passed away. And I fear that I could have been his only door into salvation if he hadn't found it already, and I let it pack me up.
I can relate to that. I also grew up Christian. I know that feeling of wanting and craving everyone that's close to you to have that connection and that relationship with God that you do. I think in a way that there is this sense of guilt within the church. You're taught that if you don't believe in it, you're condemned to hell. Kind of similar to what she said of feeling like, oh, I could have been that salvation for him, but that's not up to us at the end of the day. That's a choice that her grandfather made. That's something that if he was at peace with, that's not something she should have changed. I think that she should be at peace knowing that wherever her grandfather did go is where he intended to be.
That's the last one. Pause that video for me, my boy. Did she say that, like, if you don't go to church?
No, she said that's how it was looked upon.
So, like, if you don't go to church? Okay.
She said from a Christian thing, like, if you don't, like, go to church or believe in anything, it's like you're condemned to hell from, like,
Okay.
From most Christian standpoints. Like, say, for instance, your family heavily religious, but you're not. You'll see a lot of people just, like, kind of throwing you shade, basically, just like,
because you don't believe in?
Yeah, you're going to hell. Okay, basically like that.
But, I mean, hey, first video, man.
That's not the first video.
Don't know. We don't know.
This is the first video today. This might not even be the first video.
And the crazy thing is, we don't even know if we gonna post this one for real, because the dark humor was crazy. But them clips could get us somewhere.
I know, but like,
it ain't worse than Trey Rags. That's the only thing I think about. The real menace.
This part right here is fucking me up.
What?
This.
Secrets is a social experiment where strangers
and they
share
asked us not to.
Yeah, they said we asked you to treat the participants with respect.
Truths. We ask that you treat participants with respect. Thank you for listening to this.
Well, it's like some things that you just can't control.
And this one, we're gonna start another one. We're gonna do like 2 more, 3 more.
We just gonna record a lot of videos till we get tired.
Stop.
Archive.